I was gonna try to get it to Facebook, but Facebook's like, do you have the correct rights for this video?
Yeah.
But the console's not allowed to record it. I think I found a new recipe, oh yuck. I'd have been like, I'll throw my controller across the room. But I was just going through all the rest of them, and I'm just like, this is the most Simba I've ever seen. See, I got 12 when I started, and I've only gone once a week. Those words are really similar, and they mean opposite things. Issues, morning, that I've been having with this new jacket is because I had previously bought a bunch of stuff to work with a coat that had no hood. So now I have a bunch of hoodies. So I try to put the hood up on the outside, and I'm like, I either have a neck roll or I have two hoods. This is a really poor decision on my part, but it also tells you how long I had that gray jacket.
Yeah.
When my entire wardrobe is based around the fact that it had no hood. But this one is warmer, by and large. So, yeah. Last night with Kingdom Hearts, we went to Arendelle. Yeah, that was fun. If you guys watch my Snapchat, you got a whole freaking minute of that song.
Because we haven't heard it enough.
Well, to be fair, it was on my playlist for a while, so. But it was actually like the more like in-studio version of the one that she did. So, but yeah, I've heard that song a lot. The thing is, it was like weirdly interspersed by like Sora and Donald.
Yeah, just talking over it.
Talking over it, like, what's going on? And it's like,
is that her voice?
It was so, yeah, because it's the joke that, anyways. But the general thing is it thought to me like people who have no idea what the hell a musical is get plopped down in a musical. And they're outside, I mean, it's literally, they were outside the universe, and then they're just like, someone just starts singing out of nowhere, and they're like, what's going on? Is she singing? Where's she going? Let's go follow her.
She looks so sad.
She looks so sad. So I recorded like I recorded a whole minute on Snapchat, uploaded that to my story. I was gonna try to get it to Facebook, but Facebook's like, do you have the correct rights for this video? We're gonna mute it for like 53 seconds. I was like, delete it. Let me just send it to my sister in private message then. Do I have rights to this? I own the game.
Well, you have a license to the game.
I have a license to the game. What about these streamers? What are these people live streaming them playing that game? So, Aaron just asked as we were crossing the street about the camera turning off at the beginning of the game. And I was like, it did it on Final Fantasy, and that was probably because to stop people from like recording on their PlayStation spoilers. I mean, obviously, we have a camera. Our phones have cameras. If we wanted to record the end cinematic, we can.
Yeah.
But the console's not allowed to record it. See, it didn't happen with either Assassin's Creed, at least so far not with Odyssey. It happened with Final Fantasy X. They did the very beginning one, and then they did the very end part when we were listening to Stand By Me. Yeah.
That was 10, that was 15.
15. I'm forgetting the numbers because there are just so many of them right now. But I really was thinking of like Prompto and the blinking of the sword and all that jazz. I did make a joke to Willie the first night I was playing it when we first were like, hey look, it's Lil Chef. And I'm like, oh great, it's Ratatouille. Oh great, Goofy's the one that has Harvester on him. And I swear to God, I think you talked about it. I think I found a new recipe, oh yuck. I'd have been like, I'll throw my controller across the room. But yeah, it's just been... But yeah, so we're having definitely a good time. I'm probably gonna play a little bit of it and just get like stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Like the Mickey pictures and just go find treasures and stuff. Yeah. Not continue on any
storyline stuff.
Don't go to a new world at least. Oh yeah, because there's a grind part that needs to happen for every RPG, whether it be WoW or Star Trek Online, and this is the point where I need to go do it. And I'm not doing anything until later today with with swimming, so meh. Okay guys, so I'm like recording from like the floor here, but yeah, I was just going through the dictionary because there's like a glossary, and there's two things that I need to take pictures of, and I need to know exactly what they look like. But I was just going through all the rest of them, and I'm just like, this is the most Simba I've ever seen. You know, there's other things. There's everyone else. There's Olympus. There's Herc, Megara, Velocity, you know, Pegasus, Zeus. We're just going through, and I'm going through looking for the little. I have no lucky emblems on Olympus. I have 4 in Traversed in Twilight Town. I feel so stupid. There's one monster toy, toy box. I've seen a couple already, or I remember seeing some in Olympus. And the fact that I think over there in the top right, that shows like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 in Olympus. There's a synthesis, game records, treasures. I mean, I got a lot of the treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. I'm missing 8 from Olympus. It's not bad. I mean, treasures discovered 95 of 146. I'm over 50%, and I'm missing 1 in Twilight Town. I'm missing 1 in Twilight Town. I feel like a failure right now. But yeah, what I needed was to find were flame cores. I need to get a picture of these guys, and water cores. I think they're in Monsters, Inc., but I'm not sure. Rock Titan, Ice Titan, Lava Titan, Tornado Titan. You know, I could just go through everything, but I'm not going to. There's just way too much right now, and I realize I have a lot of lucky emblems to do. Yeah. Got a lot of those picture things. They weren't nearly as hard. Well, I've completed. Okay, I completed Pooh, because there's 3 of them, and it's a very small area. Like, not many places to hide a lot of things. 100 Acre Woods. Anyways, so I'm heading down to the pool. I hope I can beep in. Do I have my card? Should probably tomorrow go down and add more. See if I can even add more to it. Because it basically just, I paid for 10, got 12. That was the deal. And then it just tallies them off. Like, I'm not sure how many I have left. No, they're closed. See, I got 12 when I started, and I've only gone once a week. Like, right before the end of the year. So I should have like 6 left. Minutes. It's at 5:30, so. Yeah. I will get you guys all after I'm exhausted. Let's see if my thing cramps up. The thing underneath the calf, it's called a soleus. Yeah. Alright, so as I was telling James, he doesn't necessarily respond very often on Facebook Messenger. I don't know. Hello. I don't know why he doesn't respond very well. So they had big lane, fast lane, horse crawl. And so I saw that people were trying to maintain 2 separate lanes amongst the big one, and I commend them for that. Those words are really similar, and they mean opposite things. Condemn, commend. But anyways, so I stuck myself. People were like switching between. They were like weirdly, it was like some sort of like weird I-5, 405 interchange thing going on. I was just like, Sometimes you got slow people in the medium lane, and other times you have like, I don't know. So I just went over to the fast lane and dealt with it. The benefit to the fast lane is the fact that I had to take a lot more breaths. A lot more, like, stop on the edge and take breaths, because I was burning myself out. And then but I also had to keep a faster pace than typical with the medium, where it's like, if I wait a little bit and let them get ahead, then that it's sort of like I'm not being pace card, I guess is the term. That's the joy there. So my calf didn't act up. To be fair, it's not a big deal with that. I'm swimming, not pushing off with my toes. And so, yeah, we've got that. I still did. But once I moved over to the fast lane and I realized things were going, I was like, oh God, it's only been 10 minutes. So slow. So I kept up. So I went over to the fast lane and I just sort of kept pace with everyone. Next thing I know, it was like 6:10. It was like half an hour later. And I was like, but at that point I'd already pretty much spent most of myself. And so by doing that, I burned a lot more calories than I would have in the medium lane, which is good. I also noticed that I needed less time on the wall than I have needed before. What's up? I saw that you were home when I was at the poo, and I left and went to Albertheim because I'm a dumb butt. I researched to all hell and back and bought the wrong vacuum bags. So I thought I went by and tried to pick up the other ones because I burned in what the cardboard looks like in my mind. That Albertheim doesn't sell any shape like that. Oh. So it's Philips. Can you do some magic and like order it from the correct website? Yeah. Okay. I don't care if you got to do Amazon or whatnot, but just, it's a Philips thing. You can get the model number. The bag isn't full, but it definitely could be changed. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing your building computer code thing. I call it the building computer code thing because he likes to think of this game as circuitry and bus lines and stuff.
Just because it has circuitry in it.
What I mean is like you use your conveyor belts,
yeah,
and stuff like you would
circuits.
Yeah. Like this is a much more complex regular thing to get into rather than like the subway thing that he does every once in a while.
Yeah.
Star Trek Fleet Command's been down for like 5 hours. They took down there was an admin that came in the general chat and said, we were taking down the server for 5 hours and 30 minutes. And I was like, oh, okay. So I parked all my miners and I checked. And I was like, oh, that was 27 minutes ago. So I parked all my miners on things. And,
no one can attack you.
Well, that's the thing is, if the server's down, do they still mine?
It's a good question.
It's a good question. So we're going to chat about dinner. I'm probably going to maybe do progression on Kingdom Hearts. Or, you know, show Aaron all the stuff that's in Jiminy's journal. That cricket can freaking write. I will check you guys tomorrow.